Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help, and welcome back to another video today. So today we're going to be doing shipwreck salvaging and testing out to see how worth it is to do compared to, say, something like the Barracuda Trials. So we're going to be doing the last tier of the shipwreck salvaging, which is the merchant shipwrecks at level 87 sailing. I'll show you everything that I have on my boat to make this as efficient as we possibly can. We'll do the method for an hour today, see the loot, and see how much we can actually make in gold and experience per hour. So we're going to start here in the Pandemonium and then manage the crew. I personally am going to be using Captain Boy Jenkins and Captain Saeed, as well as myself, to be doing the salvaging. So make sure that you have your crew assigned. So the location where we're actually going to be salvaging is just pretty much below the Kingdom of Arlamore in this spot right here. Now, usually how I would get there is I would teleport over to Deepfin Point, right? And then kind of sail my boat over all the way here, which does take, a couple of minutes to do. But there's actually a quicker method that I've found, right? Maybe there's even a quicker method that other people know about. But we're going to be teleporting over to the Savannah today with the ferry ring and heading down into the dock here. So the ferry ring code is AJP, and this will get us over to the Savannah. I'm going to speed this part up while we run over to the dock. Okay, so we are at the dock right now. Doesn't look like we can claim our boat from this dock in particular, but we can actually use the summon boat spell to actually grab our big boat right here, which is very nice and handy, and we can dock our boat. So I'll show you guys the facilities that I actually have on the boat to make this a little bit easier, right? So first of all, I've got the Keg of Horizons lure. This is very good so that we can constantly sip the potion to get a 2.5% experience boost. We also have our salvaging station. We've got the crystal extractor for some bonus experience, right? We have our 2 rune salvaging hooks and our ironwood cargo hold, which can actually hold a good amount, up to 210 pieces of cargo, right? And I guess we'll begin. I forgot my beer glass. Okay, so we're going to get started right now. We're going to command Saeed to hem the sails for now, right? So we can get the boat started. And we just have to kind of make our way pretty much below this island right here and then kind of go around. So I'll speed this part up as well. Okay, so we are pretty much at the location now, and Jagex updated it, obviously, so that they all have a double spot, which is super handy for this method, right? So basically what you want to do is come up to one of these double spots right here. You can actually just stay here and just hop worlds. So we could pause our boat right here, right? And then we're going to command the Captain Boy Jenkins to head to the other facility, the side rune salvaging hook, right? And then he will head over there right now and start salvaging away. And then from here, all we have to do is just, pay attention to our crystal extractor. I'll even add my experience up to the canvas right here. We're going to drink our Horizons lure and then start salvaging ourselves as well. And this is pretty much the method right here. Whenever the boost runs out, we can just grab some more from the keg, sit here, and you can hop in between the different ones as well. Like, you can head over to that one and then head back into this one right here. But it's actually just quicker to hop worlds, to be honest, because this guy will remember that he has to salvage here whenever I hop worlds. So I hop a different world, and then the double spot will be back up again, right? So when the one spot does go out, you can still be salvaging from the other spot, and then when they're both out, you can just simply hop worlds. So now that the XP is all fixed and changed, right? The other day when we were sorting the salvage right here, we were getting 35 XP. It should be back up to, 90 right now, which is amazing. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, we're gonna sit back, relax, do this for a solid hour today and test the experience. Obviously, try to do as much of the crystal extractor as we possibly can as well. I know that did get nerfed, but it's still definitely worth doing, and especially to collect up those crystal shards for my armor when I go back to the chambers of Zarek. So yeah, I'm excited to test this out for an hour and see the experience rates, and I will let you guys know. So yeah, I'll record if anything interesting happens. We already did get the moldy doll from this area, so I'm not expecting too much overall. Runelite, however, does track the salvage loot now, so I can show you guys the whole salvage loot at the end. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so we are currently exactly 10 minutes into this right now, and we're just gonna hop worlds quickly. So I'm gonna just harvest this crystal extractor, right? We'll harvest it, and then we will simply just hop worlds to a random world. Hopefully there's nobody else here, but it doesn't even really matter. So we'll hop worlds. After 10 minutes of AFK, both of them are back up. We'll activate the crystal extractor again. And then this guy will remember that he has to, you know, do the rune thing, and we're good to go. Like, it's literally that simple. I don't even have to move the boat or do anything. Like, this is amazing. And let's check. So in 10 minutes so far, we've gathered 80. We'll drink the beer again just so that we can AFK for a little bit longer. And yeah, it's literally as easy as that. We're up to 1 crystal shard as well. You love to see it. But yeah, it's this easy. This guy is salvaging. Jobless Jim is just kind of in the way right now. As you can see, yep, still getting XP from him. Yeah, I really like this method. So far, right now, we're getting about 67k XP an hour, but we haven't actually harvested anything yet as well, and you get a lot of XP for that. That's why a lot of people were complaining when they nerfed the actual salvaging rate for using the station, but yeah, it's very, very AFK. So like I've clicked a couple, like I'm being more active than I usually would with like say the crystal extractor and stuff like that, but other than that, it is completely brain dead. You can just do this easily while playing another account, easily while playing another game. I thought about even trying to do this on mobile throughout the weekend and stuff like that. I probably will next weekend because I really want to go for 99 sailing as quickly as I possibly can. I've just been so busy with the last, like December is just so busy at my work, so I haven't had a lot of time to play, but yeah, love this method overall. Okay, so when your cargo hold gets kind of full, mine's not completely full yet, I've got 177 in here. What I can actually do is command Jobless Jim over here to do the port side salvaging hook. So he'll do my job right now, right? So he'll start doing salvaging. So I've got 2 people on the salvaging hook right now, and then I can actually sort the salvage. So this is like the most efficient way that I've thought of doing it personally. And this is where you get a lot of XP as well. I'm also going to be collecting the crystal extractor the whole time. We're up to 4 shards right now, which is very nice. And yeah, so they can continue working while I salvage. And yeah, that's why I have the 3 crewmates on the ship right now. So I don't know. There's probably more of an efficient way to do this, but yeah, for now this is working for me. I keep the platinum tokens. I probably should have brought a herb sack as well. That's something you definitely could do here because they drop a lot of herbs, and you could actually, you know, use the herb sack and kind of collect those. But I'm not really here for herbs. I do a lot of farming, so I'm not too worried about herbs. But I'm gonna keep the platinum tokens and the coins and stuff like that, and probably drop most of the rest of the loot and stuff like that. So all you have to do, yeah, see, you get some herbs, so you could actually, you know, use the herb sack. I can even use the repair kits if I want to, right? So we'll drop all of this stuff on the ground. We'll keep the platinum tokens here at the bottom, and then basically just start, you know, grabbing the rest of the salvage and going through it again. So yeah, we are currently about 25 minutes into this, 26 minutes into this right now. And we are at 40k. Not too bad. Hopefully we can push this to close to 100k XP per hour. Okay, so we've got about 45 seconds left on the timer. I'm going to salvage the rest of this, and then I'll get back to you guys. We only have like another 120 salvages. Okay, so we just hit the hour mark now. We're at 104k XP. I will finish the salvaging, but yeah, 104k XP an hour for this AFK is fucking amazing. Okay, well, the full hour is officially actually up now, and yeah, it's been pretty damn good. Super AFK, honestly. You might want to remove all these ground little items here because they kind of clog the hell out of the boat, but it's still definitely manageable and stuff like that. We can still harvest the crystal extractor. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I really do like this method. In an hour, and also after salvaging everything, so about an hour and 5 minutes, we gained 117k XP, which is crazy to think that even if I wasn't super efficient, I could even get 80 to 100k XP on mobile while just like out on the go type thing. Like, this is super AFK. You know, you have to hop worlds every, 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes 10 minutes if these like don't last or whatever. But even if you're still super AFK, like one of the boats will come back and your other guy will still start, one of the shipwrecks will come back and your other guy will just start salvaging it again. So it's weird because sometimes they both went down within the hour. I wasn't paying attention, and then one came back, and this Captain Boy Jenkins just started, salvaging again. So it is really AFK, and I'm a fan that there is something that's this AFK that still generates over 100,000 experience per hour, and you also make money at the same time. So during the hour, I got 396 salvages done, which, equal to about 322k GP. Most of that coming from the platinum tokens and the gold. Obviously, you could actually even take like a gem bag here too to, get the red topaz, even a herb sack to get some of the herbs as well. So you could actually pretty much almost profit, or you can almost take everything home with this, which is something that I really like too, because, most of the other stuff you're just dropping and it's almost worthless or whatever, right? You know what I mean? Who really cares about, like, the spices or the jades or whatever, the silver bars, you know what I mean? So most of the actual things that have value you can take home, even something like as simple as like, the ironwood repair kits, the rune cannonballs, you can actually just bank those in the cargo hold and take them when you want to go afterwards. So yeah, it's one of those things where you could actually make a lot of money for doing this too. And if you just sit your boat here forever, which I plan to do on my alt, the platinum tokens, the gold, it will definitely stack up over time. It's a really good way to train your sailing. So I'm a huge fan of it at the end of the day. We also got 10 crystal shards within the hour, which is really good, honestly. It's one of those things where if you do this long term, with anything with sailing, right, you won't have to go to, say, do like Zalcano or the Corrupted Gauntlet or whatever you want to do for your crystal shards, especially if you're an Ironman account, right? You can just get all of your crystal charges with doing something like this, which I really like. It was something I wasn't expecting with sailing. Literally, like, 2 days before sailing came out, I was at Zalcano because I ran out of crystal shards, and now I have more than I ever really could with doing something like Zalcano, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm really happy with this, and overall, I think this is a solid method to do if you want to AFK your sailing journey. Of course, you're going to not get the same XP rates as if you were to do something like the Barracuda Trials, but this is like very low click intensity, very low, you know what I mean? Like, you can do this on your phone easily, right? And it's one of those things where I'm glad sailing has a method that's this good that you can do AFK. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.